Congress narrowly avoided a historic default that for months threatened to shake the global economy. In his first address from the Oval Office, the president said the debt ceiling deal averts economic collapse. The U.S. jobs market remains strong despite a stalemate in negotiations last month. Employers added 339,000 jobs in May to mark the 29th consecutive month of positive job growth. Wall Street rallied behind the surprisingly strong jobs report and the debt ceiling deal vote. The Dow surged more than 700 points for a 2.1% gain on Friday. The S&P 500 and the Nasdaq also climbed more than 1%. Christina Ruffini reports from the White House. Christina, good morning.
Good morning, Jeff. As you mentioned, this was President Biden's first address from behind the Resolute desk. And look, neither side was particularly thrilled with what they ended up with this last-minute deal. But negotiators say that's exactly why it worked.
No one got everything they wanted, but the American people got what they needed. We averted an economic crisis, an economic collapse.
The message of President Biden's Friday night address was less mission accomplished and more crisis averted.
Passing this budget agreement was critical. The stakes could not have been higher.
Kicking off the summer with a rare congressional compromise.
On this vote, the yeas are 63, the nays are 36.
The measure to raise the debt ceiling and cut federal spending passed both chambers with bipartisan votes.
You know, the Biden-McCarthy deal is not conservative in any way, shape, or form.
This isn't the piece of legislation I would write, but at the same time, we can't risk defaulting.
And in another bright spot for the economic outlook, Friday's jobs report. The American economy added nearly twice as many jobs last month as expected, more than 300,000.
You know, we ask our employees, do you know of anyone looking for part-time, full-time work?
But that hiring boom could mean the economy is still overheated, forcing the Federal Reserve to keep taking action against inflation.
The Fed is actually now in a tough position. They may be forced to raise interest rates by another 1/4 percentage point because the labor market is still fairly strong.
The White House says the president will likely sign that compromise bill as soon as later today. But for at least one of the credit rating agencies, the deal didn't come soon enough. And they're keeping the U.S. on a watch list for a potential downgrade. Dana?
Just like any normal person would be. All right, Christina, thank you.